Hey guys, I'm back home. It's been 4 days since my surgery. It went really well. I'm really happy with this doctor and the care that I received. Just giving you an update. This is me in my rawness moment. I have some like burnt lid here. I don't know if it was because of some tape that they put to keep my eyes closed or something. So I'm gonna try to put some cream on it to help it. The scar is pretty memorable. I don't know if you would like to see that or not. I may or may not put a picture briefly for those of you who are tender-hearted. You can skip through that part. I'm sorry. Everything's going great. I'm home. The recovery is anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. I've been doing a lot of walking around slowly but surely. That's all I got for right now. I have a really low appetite. My belly is super swollen. I'll keep you guys updated. Listen, I don't even know how I am sitting here. The level of pain that I am enduring is out of this world. I need to keep you updated and I need to film. So let me take a shower and come back as a human. This is the face of someone who promised you a video and is now in a lot of pain. Man, I'm sorry guys. I'm failing you. Oh, this is not fun. I'm gonna work on it, okay? I just can't sit for long periods of time because, as you can see, I'm stapled. I'm stapled and it hurts. I need to get myself together. It's been a while. Well, not for you, for me. I haven't filmed in a while because all of my videos were pre-filmed before surgery. It's been a while since I sit down to film. I'm gonna just put some makeup on so I can feel a little bit better about myself because I haven't done makeup in a while now. Let's just do some makeup and chat and catch up. Before we get to it, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It would mean a lot to me. And click on the little notification bell while you're down there so you can get notified all the time of my future uploads. I upload 2 videos every week, so without further ado, let's just get to it. So I've been picking at my face, if you haven't noticed, because I'm just so stressed. And every time I sat in this chair with the will to film a video, I couldn't sit for too long. I'm gonna grab this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm just gonna put it right here and blur my pores. So yeah, I've been picking at my face. Not a cool idea. I've decided that I'm gonna get rid of all my tools. These ones. These, get rid of them. Get rid of them. You're not a dermatologist. You don't know what you're doing. Get rid of it. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna throw it away. And I'm gonna stop, and I am not going to look at my face with a magnifying mirror because, let's be honest, no one looks at your face from that up close, especially with the social distancing. Now I'm gonna use the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Sunshine Drops, and I'm just gonna put a little pump like that, and just to emphasize and give some bronze to my face for under my foundation. For foundation, I'm going to use the NARS. This is the Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. I'm just going to put about a pump and a half in the back of my hand. And I'm just going to use this Luxie 510 brush to cover up the scar. I'm going to use, this is a pretty vulgar concealer. And this is the shade Middle Ground. Quite similar to my skin tone. So that's why I'm going to use it to spot conceal. And then we're going to let that sit for a little bit. For concealer, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this is the multi-use sculpting concealer. To set my face, I'm going to use the Milk Blur and Set powder, and I'm going to use, this is the Real Technique powder brush. For bronzer, I'm going to use Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette, and I'm going to dip into both the medium contour and the deep contour. I'm going to simultaneously dip into both. This is a Luxie 512 brush. For the blush, I'm going to use the Ciate London, and this is the shade Marble Light Dusk. It looks like this. For the eyes, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use this shimmery shade right here for my mobile lid. To blend that out, I'm going to use this mauve-y shade right here in the little day portion. I'm just going to run it through my crease area. I'm going to use that same shade and run it through my lower lash line. And then to give it a little bit more depth and definition, I'm going to go into the shade Date. And I'm going to use the middle one with that same brush, just to deepen it out a bit more. For my inner corner, I'm going to use this shade right here, and this is a Lavish pencil brush. For my waterline, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Gel Liner, and this is the shade Nudist, and then I'm just going to coat my lashes. This is the Lash Paradise Voluminous from L'Oreal. For the lips, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick, and this is the shade Sedona, which is like a really beautiful nude pink. And then I'm going to top it off with the Steve Laurent. This is the lip gloss in the shade Champagne. For the highlighter, I'm going to use the Ofra Madison Miller Sea Shimmer Highlighter. Super pretty. It's like my ultimate favorite. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. highlighter brush for this. So the surgery went super well. They removed 3 perineal inclusion cysts, as they called it. They only thought I had 1. When they went in there, they realized there was like 3. I had 1 by my ovary, and then I had another one in the lower pelvic area, and then I had a really big one behind my intestines. It was about the size of a squash or a eggplant. You can imagine the amount of pressure that I used to feel when all of that was in there. I feel a lot of relief at the moment. I'm currently still pretty swollen. I'm taking a bunch of medications, and they take the staples sometime next week. It's been a fun recovery, for the lack of a better word. Fortunately, I have my husband with me, and he's been great. I really can't complain. He's been catering to my every need and being there and being my emotional support, so I really appreciate that. I just can't wait to go back to normal, whatever that is, and just be able to put on clothes again, because I've been either in like undergarments or like dresses, because everything, it's really tight on my body currently, and I just like to be wearing nothing, because everything just gets caught up in the staples, and it's just not a good time. Other than that, I've been recovering really well. I've been constipated for a long time, but finally I've been able to go, and that has also helped relieve an immense amount of pressure down there. They told me that it was bound to happen because of the pain medications. It's been rough, but I couldn't have done it without the support and love from my family and of course my husband. So that's all I gotta say for now. I hope you're all doing well. And that's it for today's look. I just really wanted to feel a little bit better because I've been down lately and I've been picking up my face and I just don't feel at my best. So I did like a really subtle, simple look today. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell while you're down there. I upload 2 videos every week, so I would love to see you here next time.